Hey everyone, welcome to my very first gameplay of Disney Infinity 3.0. Now, basically in this little series, I'm going to go through all the different gameplay of the different characters. And yeah, you do see this character on screen, but I just wanted to make it a little bit more pizzazz when I finally reveal them. I actually didn't want to just start as them. Anyways, so in this one, I'm going to be sort of reviewing and showing a little bit of the gameplay of the three newest Disney Infinity characters: Alice, Mad Hatter, and Time. Of course, I just got these today, as they actually just released today. Well, actually the previous day, since it's actually past midnight here. Thus is now the 25th. But anyways, now I'm going to show you Now it's time to show you by starting it, and I will be going over a little bit of the moves. I'll try to look into the sets. Yeah, I've already leveled them up past level 20, so unfortunately I won't be able to show you some of that, but I'm not sure how much you care about that stuff. Yeah, I know that's showing that. Anyways, but I do want to... What was I talking about? Anyways, plus, once I've finished showing you all three, I'm going to go through the, what do you call it? Anyways, I'm going to go through the Hero Destroyer with these three, each of them themselves. That way you can see them a little bit more in actual action, instead of just me randomly messing around. Anyway, so let's start things off with the very first one, and this one is Alice from Wonderland.
Weren't you just here earlier?
Yeah, I know. Anyways, this is my little spot I'm going to be messing with. So Alice... this is Alice, of course. Unfortunately, I wish I could show you the figures. I might be able to somehow tack it on after some kind of using some kind of camera or something like that. But for now, this is all we got. So anyways, this is Alice from Wonderland. Obviously, it's the one from the movie. I'm not fully sure if that particular movie... I'm assuming it's the one that's already been out, because I'm pretty sure I've seen it. And not a newer one, but... I apologize if I'm wrong. Anyways, so this is her. Now, first of all, you have your basic moving around. You got her walking, and her running, yay, running. Anyways, then you have her jump and her double jump. And then let's see, her attacks buttons, regular attack ones. You have her little lovelies. Yeah. I understand the point about the flamingo. It does that. Anyways, here's her ranged attack, which I guess you just to play crochet. Again, the game I've never played. Oh, that's her charged number attack. Let's see. This one doesn't have a charged version of it. She doesn't have anything with the square button. Anyways, and as you can see, yeah, I guess I do need to kind of fill my special meter up. Unfortunately, I'll have to show you that one later. But basically, her two special meters, as I'll be going through the little thingamajig in her skill tree, is you have the ability to grow and then the ability to shrink if you actually hold it. She's one of the first ones that I've seen thus far that actually have two special abilities, depending on whether you just hit the button or do you hold the button. Anyways, so here are her skill trees. I'll probably briefly go over them. I'm not going to try to go through them because this will make this video even longer. Anyways, you just have just about every single one of them. On the first one, you have the health boost, increased health. I'm pretty sure just about everyone has the mid-air recovery, which basically allows you to press the X button whenever you get hit. Anyways, she actually has a super jump. I'll be showing that in just a little bit. I wanted to make sure just to show you the basics of what she can do before I showed you all the upgraded stuff. This one you have the super jump, which unlock you hold X. Everyone knows that who've actually played it. If not, hey, congratulations, now you know how to super jump. Anyways, but then she is one of the first ones again. I haven't played every single character, but as far as I know, she is one of two that I know of at the moment that actually has a little bit of a flutter jump. Or anyways, she can gently glide to the ground after jumping, or after a jump or a super jump. I actually didn't notice this jump part because I've mainly just been doing it when she super jumps, but unfortunately it's only something like when you hold it, like once you let go, she'll fall normally. Unfortunately, that's a little side effect. I mean, I haven't, I guess, maybe it might re-trigger after a while, I don't know, but for now, that's pretty much what that does. Yes, as you can see, some of these I haven't unlocked as my character, but some of these you actually might like, depending on how you guys do it. Anyways, so next you have Helping Hand, which decreases the amount of time you've got the character, another stat health boost, again, another revive, the team player, how much time it takes, and again, and then a final health boost in this section. Anyways, I'll get back to that in a minute. Anyways, so this is what I was talking about. You have the Eat Me attack. Sounds really weird, I know. Anyways, it allows her to grow twice her size, and her size she has is basically, she moves a little slower, which I've never understood that. I mean, if you suddenly grew bigger, why would you feel all sluggish? I never understood, that thing. Like, oh my goodness, now you're a giant, now you have to move all sluggish. I never understood that. Because, I mean, you should have the same movement and range of movements as if you were the same size. Because to you, really, everything should feel like everything's shrinking to you. But, again, I've never understood that. But this one, as it says, it just tap the button. Anyways, let's see. So you have that. Then you have the Speedy, which will, of course, increase, how fast the meter moves. You get an additional charge, which I got. Of course, as you see my skill points, I usually try to make sure, I don't know why, but it does bug me if I have an additional skill point left over. That's why I usually try to even out. Anyways, you have additional move, basically allows you to have just charge. So instead of having just one, you can actually hold up to two, in her case 3. Of course, she has another one, and this one basically increases how long she stays, her large portion. Anyways, then you have her Drink Me attack, which basically allows her to shrink smaller. When she moves faster, she can only perform a simple attack combo, and it's invisible to enemies. I'll be honest, I did attempt that once in a random boss fight. She still got seen, but then again, I don't know, I guess because there's a boss. And I don't know, she didn't seem to be attacking, so unfortunately I won't fully be able to show you this. I'll have to wait until I get to the Hero Destroyer, because if you saw, my little thing was it. Anyways, and then you also have, an increased duration of how long it lasts. On this side, you have the same thing. You have a little bit of increases like damage and things like that. This one actually increases her, apparently, so normally she just has a little random boot stomp, and then later she can actually jump up and again, I'm going to try to show you that when I get to the hero thing, but for now, and then you also have the powerless refill, which I think just about every one of them have. Next, you have her melee. You have, increase the damage. This one, if you delay your press the second thing, you can call Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I will try to show you this. I'm probably going to go see if I can't show you this real quick. Anyways, so yeah, you do that. Okay, okay. Doom. Okay, there you go. So yeah, that's that. You have to show those two off. Anyways, so back to where we were at. Hopefully it actually, okay, nope, it didn't. Anyways, okay, so then you have, block, close range attacks, repels the attacker when timed correctly. Honestly, I don't even think I personally use it. I don't know, I guess I probably should a little bit more, and that's how, bad I am. I'm more of a masher, kill, I'm like an all-out offense with little defense, unless I really, really super need it. Unless I realize, wait a minute, this ain't working. Anyways, so increases damage by her attacks, which, whatever. Additional attack to Allison's melee combo attack, so basically you type that, and now she has an additional, little whop. So basically, unfortunately, one of the little basic combos you saw me have, you actually saw that additional one. Anyways, and this, of course, increases the damage again. Anyways, this one is, of course, for her ranged. Let's see, you have the increased damage, which I think everyone starts that way. Cause your hedgehog to attack to ricochet between multiple targets. Which I've actually seen this, and I can actually show you this when I get to the hero destroyer. it's actually pretty useful, and I've actually had it like knock out like more than one, like literally, like it'll increase it both, and that increases damage. But that ricocheting rodent was actually very, very good in this case. But anyways, after sleep, Summon the Chessmere Cat to bewilder your opponents. I could probably try to show you that one, but then you have increased duration, both that one, and then you have increased damage again. I'm going to try to show you, see if I can't mess with that one. Okay, so we have a full hit combo. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. I might actually have to have an enemy to show you this, so give me a second to drop a random enemy. I don't like those stormtroopers, I hate their little thing. Okay. Okay. Here's an enemy. Died too quick. Okay, so, okay, we'll try this. Okay. Not really wanting to work. One second, I'm getting with both. Let me get out of that situation real quick. Anyways, okay. I don't know why it's not working. That. 1, 2. Okay, so it's not really working. Unfortunately, I'll probably have to try to get more enemies to really be able to show that, because obviously I can't get it to work myself. Again, usually I just rapidly hit that button, so. Anyways, so yeah, anyways, then you have her, she's a headstrong adventurer and who's curious and travels and all that stuff. Take higher jump and leap, yay, and that's your respender. Video. I don't know, I'm curious about what that is.
You've gained the ability to use a delayed combo. Now you can string together a series of powerful and effective moves designed to break through your enemy's defenses and inflict a great deal of damage. After beginning your combo, pause for a moment and watch for the signal to finish your attack.
So basically, that was kind of useless. Okay. One, two. Again, she's not really doing it. Okay, so anyway, so that's Alice. I, for some reason, can't do it. It might actually require an enemy or something like that. Oh, hey, there you go. Anyway, so yeah, I randomly have that charged up. So let's show that. Anyways, here's the first one. Come on, do your thing. Oh. I was going the wrong one. Anyways, yeah, here's her hugeness. She's huge. Yeah, normally you just do one. And apparently doesn't last very long. Yeah, I wish. Anyways, oh yeah, so here's her super jump. It's definitely not the longest I've seen. And as you can see, hold the button after a jump. And she can do a little glide, which definitely helps, especially if you want to get much more distance with your jump. So yeah. Anyway, so that's Alice from Wonderland. You're going to move on to the next character.
And a little more madness in a day never hurt anyone.
Is Mad Hatter, which I think is funny. I do want to mention that this is probably I think, let's see, 1, 2. Okay, this is the third character that had the actor Johnny Depp. Like, literally, that's literally Johnny Depp's version of the Mad Hatter. Like, you don't have any other ones. And same thing with Tonto, I'm pretty sure, like, the way he looks. So, which is the funny thing is, it's the third character that Johnny Depp has played that's in this game. Anyway, so yeah. So, here's his basic combo attack, which is actually kind of interesting just to watch. But that's actually the main one. Anyways, so his ranged attack gets a little hat loose. And you can charge it up for a nice little tornado attack. Which, if you saw those tornadoes, yeah, those are definitely something you actually have to unlock. Yeah, you can even have a strong attack. And that's his jump attack, which now that I realized I didn't show Allison's, but it's not, all she does is take out the flamingo and drop it, so you'll probably see it during, anyways. So that's most of what he can do. And here's his nice little thing, which actually I haven't seen. I'm actually curious what it looks like. So yeah.
Excuse me, but it's high time for tea.
So yeah, so he's gonna have tea. And that's pretty much it. I guess it really changes duration, things like that. Anyways, so now let's get back to that skill tree and let's check out some stuff. Anyways, so here's his, which I noticed that all three of these have a super jump. And, you know, anyways. So basically you have your regular health boost, you have your mid-air recovery, you have your super jump, which is pretty interesting. Then you also have, you know, your team player, you know, which takes how long it takes to revive a character versus more health. Which, okay, that increases maximum, wait a minute, that increases maximum health, and that increases, okay, never mind. Anyways, so yeah, yeah, you have that one, which is pretty much basic for just about every single one of these guys. Next, you have your, you know, your tussle over tea, which is basically your epic party and your friends. You throw some cups around, as you just saw. This one basically increases how long it takes. And of course you have a second thing you can increase it by. This of course increases damage. You know, it increases your damage caused by it and adds another charge and add another charge. So you can up to 3 charges with this one. Then of course you have both your power discs, which again just about every single one of them has 2 power disc meter fills. Anyways, so then you have his basic attack, which, you know, you have increased damage. You have this one, which is a time press, which is, you know, basically majority of them actually have it. Like whenever, like, it basically helps you repel attacks. After deflecting close range attacks, press triangle to shoot confetti at enemies from Mad Hatter's hat. So basically, it's a you know, a thing which actually is kind of nice. Basically, it'll let you deflect an enemy and then do some more damage. Let's see, you have this one, which basically lets you, you know, suck up things from his hat, which basically it's a way to draw people closer to you. Then you have another damage increase. This one, see, Mad Hat takes a bow and throws his hat, which slaps enemies multiple times, pushing them back. With the final press of triangle, the hat explodes into fireworks. Anyways, let's actually try that. We have dude. Oh, I missed the final. Okay. And there you go. There you have it. Anyway, sadly, like, usually in the midst of combats, I personally find it like a little harder, especially to do some of these moves, because you're like going, I gotta stop, wait for it, boom, 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 you know. Personally, anyways. I mean, you guys might be different kind of gamers. You might be able to, you know, have that. Anyways, so yeah, that's that. Deadly Haberdasher. Okay, and you have another increased damage. And this is have to do with your thing. You have increased range. Anyways, that's actually the charged one, which apparently I didn't realize with that. Anyways, then once you get that, shockingly mad, then you can, reduce the time it takes to charge twice, and of course you have the damage again. Then you have an extra 2 tornadoes, adds 4 tornadoes, and then you also have the increased damage again. And actually these two, which is actually kind of interesting, how it actually adds 4 tornadoes and etc. Which is why you actually saw 6 tornadoes instead of, I don't know why I pressed that button. That's his range, and that's his basic stat. That's his best friend. Apparently, I did not know that. Little hat maker with a colorful personality and fondness of tea parties. So yeah, so you have the Mad Hatter, you have a super jump, and then apparently he's also a marksman. Anyways, I did promise I'd show this. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. That's what his block is. He looks so weird without the hat, especially how that. Anyways, yeah, so he moves around. That's his block. And stuck enemies towards him. Yeah, he's a regular magician right there. So yeah, anyway, so that's Mad Hatter.
I'm feeling quite like flying, wouldn't you say?
But so yeah, that's Mad Hatter. He's, mad and whatnot. So I think he looks a little interesting, especially this version of Mad Hatter. Definitely not the one you're used to. I'm kind of curious why they gave him a bow in his hat, on his hat part, instead of the little whatchamacallit, the little card. But I don't know, I'm almost wondering if they gave Johnny Depp room to decide how he decided to create the cost. If he got to decide any input into the way the character would look. Or if it was completely ended people. Anyways, so yeah, that's Mad Hatter. Next is the final one, the final new guy. Unfortunately, I didn't get the dual pack that apparently is supposed to come with special things. But here is Time.
Nice of you to return today.
I'll admit it's been so long since I've actually seen that movie. If I actually even ever fully watched it, to be completely honest. But anyways, so here's Time. He does his little thing, and here's his basic attack, which Actually, his basic original is just that. But, as you can see, you can actually unlock additional moves, which was the one you just saw. Then you have this thing, which apparently is supposed to do something with time. Unfortunately, I think it's kind of dumb how far away he tosses it, too. Here's his, little block. He's and then he uses a gear, I guess, to stop. I don't know if the gear does anything, or if it's just visually there. Let's see. Next up, you have his lovely little ground pound. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and he can do that. Okay, so now let's look at his skills. Yeah, anyways, of course, you have the basic ones. You have your health boost, you have your team thing, which basically is based on surviving character, and then you also have increases in boost. In case you just wanted to read the text, you can pause it later, I guess. And then also he has his own special super jump, which is called Leap Here. I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be